Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We have week 4 of the PMA LCS 9-inch torpedoes versus Team 4 Skin. I am Rich Jirachi Maddies casting for it, which is what's probably like the 12th time in a row. Like, dear God. Anyway, I'm joined by first Nolan Jingo Unchained McCoy. How's it going, man?
It's going great. I'm excited to cast alongside you.
And also, for the first time, we have the one and only mid lane magician himself, Chris C. Van Vanacore.
How's it going,
What's up?
guys?
That's... Ugh. So, yeah, once again, we have 9-inch torpedoes versus Team 4 Skin on the blue side. 9 IT, Stock Dalius in the top lane, Theatrics in the jungle, Bearded Beer Lover in the mid lane. Sadistic the AD carry, and Seaman is going to be subbing in on support. Anyone want to take this?
All right. And in top lane for Team Foreskin, we have the OG Krimakri in top lane. Jungle, we have Silent Taco. Mid lane, J-Rar. ADC, Psycho Boy 92. And for support, Fleeing Panda.
Yeah, OG Krimakri subbing in for, I believe it's Fish Baby Bot in that top lane, but anyway, we can see the bans coming through. The Zed, of course, targeted at J-Rar, and then the Sejuani and the Zac going towards Silent Taco, and Stock Dalius gonna pick up the Swain first.
It's a curious pickup right there, the Swain. It's not a set champion you usually see coming out.
I think Saito played it one game and actually did quite a bit of work on it, so it can work, but OG Krimakri gonna... I think he picked the Renekton. No, the Swain was the counter pick to the Renekton, but Silent Taco has the Zac and Sejuani band gonna go to the next tank teamfight jungler in a Mumu. Also, Theatrics is pulling a Hansu here, bringing out the Shyvana. Of course, Hansu slash Elucida playing very nice Shyvana game. I think it was last week. Yeah.
I think that's it's like a, what do you call it, a niche champion? Would that be the word? Niche pick?
Sure. Let's call it that. Yeah.
Because that's the champion you always see Elucida pick every time, and that, or not every time, but whenever it's open, and carries so hard on that. So let's see if Theatrics can pull up the same type of performance.
Yeah.
Quite the matchup.
Yeah. J-Rar pulling out the Ziggs again into the Orianna. Had the same matchup against Filed Sociocat last week and did pretty well, so expecting some good things out of him.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Curious to see what the next bans are going to be. Okay, so they did ban out the Syndra.
Cho'Gath. I guess OG Krimakri plays Cho'Gath? They picked the Renekton in second pick phase, so...
To the briny deep.
Unless J-Rar doesn't play Cho'Gath, does he?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so. JR is more of like mage slash assassin carry player.
Yeah, but Psycho Boy picking up the Xayah, this is pretty much his default pick. But Sadistic getting his Twitch, this is his main champion. Twitch is quite strong right now, and paired with the Sona, maybe get him through the early game a bit, and once Twitch gets to mid-late game team fights, he's going to wreck faces.
Very true. Let's get those team comps rounded out now. And it looks, I think it's going to be quite the game. The bot lane is actually going to be fairly even, in my opinion. The Sona helps the laning phase for the Twitch so much that I don't see the action being forced by the Leona anytime early on.
Leona? Oh, wait. Okay. I misheard something weird. Never, just ignore me. Just ignore me. Everyone does anyways. Just continue to do it. I guess. But yeah, just I'm just looking at team comps, and both teams do have some nice team fight comps with that power. It's just kind of in different areas. You have more CC coming from the jungle for T4S, while Theatrics can go in and provide the AoE damage more. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Greg, but yeah, that's a pretty massive CC AoE teamfight comp coming from T4S.
With 9-inch torpedoes, though, they have the option to split into a 4-1 with the Shyvana being in a sideline.
Or they could even do a 131 with stock on the Swain with his TP, and then Theatric somewhere else if he draws down like JR, who is not running a second TP. It's really hard to see, but he is running the heal. But if he draws down really any of the other 4, that's one big AoE threat gone. That'll probably help out I-90 a little bit.
Should be loaded into game pretty soon.
Yeah, 130. Well, okay. Predictions. You knew it was coming. Steven, go.
Alright, I'm gonna predict that Team 4S, or as I like to call them, Team 4Skin, they will probably take this game, at least, just this first game. I think that Justin, when he starts getting rolling on these mages, and he does really well on Ziggs and Xerath and these types of mages. So I think we're going to start seeing him peel away with a lot of CS in the early game, and then he's going to be able to move around the map with the Ziggs ult, and between the across the map plays with teleport, I'm assuming that we're going to see some huge plays early on, and that's going to steamroll the rest of the game. I'm not sure that the Shyvana or the Swain will kick in too early. And from what we've seen, I mean, Theatrics does have a huge kill participation, but I don't know if he'll be able to keep Justin from making those roams. So I think Team 4Skin will take it.
Alright, 1 vote for Team 4Skin. Nolan.
I think it's contingent on team fights. I think Team 4Skin has the better team fight, but if 9-inch torpedoes get a pick, they can start snowballing and it can roll in their favor easily. So I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna say Team 4Skin.
I was about to say, if we get the classic not gonna commit to anything and just not predict, like, okay, the cop out. I will also say Team 4Skin. I think PMA LCS pretty heavily revolves around team fights, and just because Team 4Skin have drafted this better team fight comp, I think if they can get past the early game, yeah, they can really steamroll these fights. So 3 votes for Team 4Skin. We are loading into game. There we go. Soon as the screen decides to not be black.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm particularly surprised that we went along with Team 4Skin as the decision for all 3 of us. From what we've seen, they've been able to play pretty well this season, and we haven't really seen much out of 9-inch torpedoes yet. So
Yeah.
They're waiting to pop off, I'm sure.
yes, they're waiting a little bit.
one of these weeks, they're just gonna hit the go button, and I mean, this
Sleeper
could,
pick.
yeah, this could easily be the week. Sadistic on his main comfort pick, the Twitch, and Theatrics on a pretty hard carry jungler. This might be the
Very
week,
true,
but
very true.
we are, once my client decides to stop, there we go, we are into game for T4S, or 9IT versus T4S. Let's not get the sides mixed up. There we go. Once my computer decides to not be stupid, although I kind of always is stupid, let's Okay, there we go. Yes. Oh. So,
Maybe we'll
I
see
think-
some interesting starts.
Especially with the ADCs, both opting to buy longsword 3 pots.
Wow, that's very curious.
Well, I guess this kind of, to me, this suggests statistic is going to go towards the Blade of Rune King rush, which is fine. He gets a Vamp Scepter, 350 gold early, gets that extra life steal. Psycho Boy likely going to build the Essence Reaver. I believe that's what he did last time he played Xayah. So, not life steal for him, but we'll have the early potion sustain. I don't know. I don't like the longswords. Oh my god. Seaman rocking the DJ Sona. What was that? $25 skins? Something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's an expensive one.
Yeah. But
So not league related, but I just caught a fly with my bare hand. Just saying.
how much more random can you get? Like, anyway, like I was saying, I don't like the longsword start unless I'm building a Blade of Rune King or like a Death Dance or just anything that has the Vamp Scepter. You just need the life steal. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about ADCs all game, and that's the start of it.
I'd also like to look at the mid lane matchup. I think Justin's gonna have to pull something out here early on against the Orianna before he's. I'm not sure how the scaling differs for each of them. I'm not sure which one's better at scaling, but find out.
Paging. Wait, you're a mid lane main.
Yeah, I see, but I don't play these champions.
I was like paging a mid lane main. And I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Now I have to play with this guy. Ugh. Early trading going on top lane, OG Crimacree. Of course, on the Renekton, the early lane bully Theatrics? Wait. He just quit. Oh, he started Raptors. That would make more sense. Okay. I was like, wait a.
Yeah, and you see that pretty often from these jungle or farm junglers. My bad. The Raptor start is pretty common for Shyvana.
Yeah. But the blue buff start of course for Silent Taco, Mumu, most mana-hungry jungler in the game, of course. Okay, according to Greg, Ziggs outscales, so it's settled. Chris is now officially obsolete.
I'm useless.
Yeah, OG Crimacree bullying around the Swain a little bit, but Theatrics tending a bit towards top, but no, we're gonna see the gank in the middle lane. Silent Taco lands the bandage toss. Bearded Barrel overtaking a lot of damage, is forced to pop the barrier. JR is gonna land this bouncing bomb? No, he is not. Auto doing quite a bit of damage, but just forcing the summoner out of Bearded Barrel lever.
I think Stockdalius really needs to respect the actual range of the Renekton Q.
Call the Meek? Call the Meek.
Call the Meek.
That's what it's called. See, even with stock landing, the W on Renekton is still going in. Gonna chunk down stock to just about a third of his health. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we can see Twitch is keeping up in CS, and especially like as a Twitch, if you're even in CS, you're doing well, and you're gonna massively outscale the side of it. Crimacree going back in, landing quite a bit of damage with the grass, forces the flash from Stockdalius. Not sure he needed to use that summoner, but summoner down. Silent Taco might look to throw some ganks top lane. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Fling Panda landing the Zampley onto this stick. This stick just gonna pop into stealth and not take too much damage. Actually, Fling Panda on the worst end of that trade with Seaman's damage coming in. That so the early Sona poke is quite strong. Theatrics though, going on a bit of an invade adventure. Gonna find, not gonna actually find Silent Taco. Just sees Grump's gone. Maybe assume he is not around, but Silent Taco just off clearing wolves. And Theatrics is just gonna go back to power farming. He is the Shyvana. He could always take an early dragon on his own, but Silent Taco is hovering around there. JR taking a nice chunk of damage from Bear Lover, but McCree gonna get stunned up in the tower range. He takes more tower shots, forces the flash, and he and Stock are both same low HP. Nice swing back. But you know, Silent Taco is returning to the mid lane. He does force the flash out Bear Lover, I believe. Yeah, he used the. Oh, he did not use the banish toss. And there's the shockwave. Bear Lover not gonna go down. The shield coming in first blood for Bearded Bear Lover. And now Theatrics is going after Silent Taco. Beautiful counter gank. Damage not quite enough. Silent Taco just taking enough to survive, but nice turn for 9-inch torpedoes.
Both sums burned by both mid laners, so probably gonna see some repeat ganks there from both of the junglers.
Yeah, getting Bearded Bear Lover the early kill is definitely gonna help him survive this matchup a little bit. JR has been not terribly oppressive, but he has been landing some good poke, but they are even in farm. Bearded Bear Lover goes back, gets the last chapter, and Fiendish Codex, he'll be fine.
I was going to mention that Justin had a CS lead, but it's kind of gone back down since that gank.
I mean, he technically has one.
Let's see how many. Let's see how many that Oriana can pick. Bearded Bear Lover can pick up under the tower. Maybe none. Probably none, right?
Yeah, JR going for a bit of an adventure. I think, yeah, he just put a ward on Theatrix' red buff, and now gonna go take his own blue buff from Taco. No, it's slightly interesting that actually the Amumu handing off the blue buff early. That is one of the junglers that's more likely to just keep it. So, but I guess that's, I mean, they prioritize JR and his bomb damage. So,
and it is possible that Taco actually is running some mana regen in his masteries, but I'm not sure if he actually is. I don't believe so. But that could be a reason why a lot of junglers have been noticing have been running actually the mana regen option in the masteries, so they don't have to worry about the second blue buff.
Stock, nice slice in. It's the damage forces out the W and then dices back out. He's coming off on the worst end of his trade, taking some autos from Stock. There's the Cold Meek to bring it back. Has finished a Tiamat first, while Stock went for the Catalyst. And the pink on his first back, so just more staying power in this lane from Stock, but more damage from McCree.
I think we'll probably end up seeing a Titanic Hydra out of the Renekton here, though. Unless he's going for a very, very aggressive lane, which I'm not sure that he would against a Swain.
Yeah, he's been winning these trades. He is still a Renekton, so. But we have seen Renektons go for tankier builds, goes back in, gets a little bit of damage, gets back out.
Nice damage.
McCree knowing what he can do on this champion early, just getting in, getting damage, and getting out. And yeah, the JR tries to steal the blue buff, does not. He's gonna use the minefield to trap off Bearded Bear Lover, but Bearded Bear Lover actually will walk through just a little gap in the wall, so everything's fine. More trading going down top lane. Top lane, the Dominus going down from McCree. Is he gonna take down Stock Dailies? Not quite. Stock Dailies barely gets out. And Theatrics on the gank. Not a kill over to Shyvana. Nice.
This is what he was talking about earlier. He was actually mentioning that he's trying to keep his KPA up. So he's already been involved in both the kills so far. Let's see what he does from here.
Of course.
And he also has that CS advantage, which is of Shyvana, just notorious thing there.
Shockwave going down onto J-Rod, forces to heal. The bomb gonna take down Bearded Barrel Lover to about the same health. Trade some ultimates. Bearded Barrel Lover did pop the barrier, so equal trade of ultimates and summoners.
Yeah, mid lane is very, very close.
Yeah.
Just one CS difference.
Theatrics, that solo, yeah, that was a solo Rift Herald. He is not only channeling Hansu with his choice of champion, he is channeling Hansu with the choice of solo Rift Herald with any champion.
He did what?
He soloed Rift Herald with any champion?
Impossible.
Oh my god. Inconceivable. Oh god. Maybe a bit of a force being stock. Oh, McCree going back in onto stock. There's so much trading going down in this top lane that and mid lane. Bot lane has just been a farm fest. I was about to say some of the highest CS in the game, but Bearded Barrel Lover is currently sitting at 96 at 12 minutes. Doctail is taking just so much damage from McCree. How much gold does Stock have right now? He actually has a gold lead over McCree, just like less than 100 more, so even though he is getting out traded, he is keeping up in farm, does have the extra assist. Out trades, goes back in, is going to get stuck under that flash from Stock Dailies. Dominus form is going to take him down. Flash out from McCree barely lives.
And he survives.
Oh, just a solo kill for McCree, and meanwhile, Team 4S Game going for this dragon. 9-inch torpedoes are slowly responding, except Theatrics comes and steals the dragon, and now he's gonna go on to Silent Taco, gets the kill. J-Mar flashes the shockwave, but Fleeing Panda is dead to rights. Double kill for Theatrics.
And you still got that 100% KPA.
Theatrics just playing out of his mind right now. Like, oh man, he's been everywhere. He's out farming Taco, steals the dragon, solos the Rift Herald, and now they might get first tower out of it. They have dropped the Rift Herald bot. Tower, yep, the tower is going down super fast, and yeah, this no contest from Psycho Boy. Theatrics even gonna be the one to pick up that first turret gold, so yeah, just oh, wrong button. Oh my god, Theatrics is 2k gold ahead of Silent Taco.
It's an insane amount.
9-inch torpedoes have a 3k gold lead total. Two-thirds of that is exclusively on Theatrics. Actually though, do you want to touch on these builds for ADCs like real quick? Sadistic did go for the Blade of Rune King, and Psycho Boy did go for Essence Reaver, as pretty much as expected. No unusual builds for any of these ADCs.
Wow. Actually, a Bearded Bear Lover is 1,000 gold ahead of JR in the mid lane right now.
Oh yeah, just, well, more like, it's, well, 800.
Oh, it's about 800 now.
800,
Yeah.
close enough, but yeah, just that extra kill assist and that tower gold. JR is keeping up in just the CS and the 1v1, but 1v1 isn't everything. McCree just bringing out more aggression, but is taking some of this damage, quite a bit of damage from stock in return. He does have the ult now. So this Swain is hitting the point where he can absolutely fight back against this Renekton.
And that's the exact reason. Oh, here's Theatrics here.
Oh, Theatrics and Silent Taco are both around. Theatrics is going to be the one to go in, gonna use the Dragon Form onto Grimmakree, but Silent Taco will flash in for the bandage toss, lands the Christmas Admiral onto, but Grimmakree is going to be the one to go down for Silent Taco. Oh my god, Theatrics has too much damage, and another double kill for Theatrics. Meanwhile, middle lane J-Rar is in the middle of 3 people, and he's going to blow up Sadistic before going down himself. Oh my god. The Ziggs burst, just disrespect for it from Sadistic. And that's gonna be 3 for 1 overall for 9-inch torpedoes. Theatrics did lose his 100% kill participation. But, I mean, how much is he going to complain when his team is 5 kills ahead?
This is very true. TP's coming out top lane.
So something I was about to touch on right before everything just broke out was for the top lane matchup. OG Grimmakree is not utilizing Renekton to his full advantage. If Renekton gets his Fury above 50%, his abilities do more damage, especially his.
Oh, but he is going back in. He's going back in just for more aggression. Stock is now returning the damage back. Crows. Is that what it's called? Hold on.
Crowstorm, I believe?
Ravenous,
Yeah, no,
Ravenous
that's
Flock.
Ravenous Flock.
That's this is what happens whenever a new champion gets picked in LCS. Just we don't know ability names. Theatrics. Evading on the Shyvana, that's, I guess that's kind of expected. He's 5-0. How much gold? He is approaching 3k gold ahead of Silent Taco, so he can definitely counter jungle him and win the trades against him, especially against an Amumu who is not known as a duelist whatsoever. Sadistic waiting in stealth is good. Leap on the Psycho Boy, not the Psycho Boy gonna ultimate the crescendo, and Seaman is taking so much damage, but Sadistic gonna be the one to trade back on the Psycho Boy, but the Mega Inferno Bomb gonna clean up Sadistic. 2 for 1 overall for
up in the top lane
now.
though.
And Stockdale is he's returning this damage. This is just a wet noodle fight. Both neither of them taking too much damage.
No mana.
Stock is now out of mana. Uses the GLP, forced to flash. Grimmakree has his own, chooses not to use it.
Now I think the reason we saw that fight go so close is because you see Grimmakree actually picked up the grievous wounds from the Executioner's Call.
Oh. Yes, smart choice from him, allowed him to stay in that duel. Theatrics is once again top lane, gonna Dragon Form in, flashes
not looking
in
good.
for, nope, Grimmakree gonna flash away, but Theatrics is still on his tail, has so much movement speed, is gonna go under tower now, and he is going to get the kill, dominating for Theatrics 6-0.
Incredibly huge now. They're gonna get that tower too. But down in the by Dragon, oh, looks like he's just gonna walk away.
Yep, they get the tower. Dragon is up in 5 seconds, and obviously Theatrics is not down here quite yet for that. J-Rar gonna eat the shockwave, is going to satchel charge out, but not before Seaman's gonna clean him up. 2 down for Team Foreskin. They could go for Dragon, or they could just keep pushing for towers. Stock and Theatrics pushing down top lane. The rest of the team in middle lane. The tower, they don't quite have the minions taken down yet, so it's distance and command attack, chunking down Psycho Boy to half health. Second turret down top lane. Theatrics and Stock are choosing to back off now. This mid tower is finally gonna go down. Yep, there it is. And now 4 towers to 0 lead for 9 torpedoes, also 7k gold ahead. Now to ping, they're not, well, not ping yet, but they are looking to set up Dragon now.
I'm not sure that they'll go for it right now. I think they're scared of the reset, so they might just get ready for it.
Baron is also live in 15 seconds. We might see a Violet Sociocat style Baron flame it, Baron sneak call.
I mean, it is possible. The Shyvana is pretty far ahead. Definitely has a higher smite. Definitely has the opportunity to burst it down really quickly. So
Yeah, actually, he's actually 2 levels ahead of Silent Taco, but they are going to start up this dragon. It's just going to go down so fast. Theatrics with the passive doing the extra damage, and they're going to get it before Panda can even get close. Panda going to dodge the root from stock, but going to get stunned. The body crescendo, they're burning so much onto the support. Meanwhile, Beard Barrel Lover just wrecking the backline. Now Theatrics goes in, takes down Fling Panda, and he's hitting away at Silent Taco. Oh, but the Feather Recall is going to take down along with bombs from J-Bar. Triple kill for him before going down himself. 3 for 3 overall.
Wow, what a fight there. But it looks like top lane, there is going to be a turret going down.
Yeah, that was actually a 4v5 for Team Foreskin with the even kill trades and this tower pressure. They might be happy with that. Just kind of shows you just the team fight AoE power they do have. And Kree yeah, he's gonna stick around. Tower is just way too low not to get, and there we go. Team Foreskin gets their first tower of the game.
Look at these item choices. We actually have 2 Executioner calling on the side of Team Foreskin.
Psycho,
80 carry and
oh
top.
my god, Psycho Boy getting the Executioners before even finishing his Zeal item. Of course they want to really make sure that Swain doesn't heal up as much as he should be. Well, the Crimacree has gone for actually the Ravenous Hydra and not the Titanic, so maybe a bit more offensive build from him since we do have the 2 other tanks in Silent Taco and Fleeing Panda.
Very true.
And also maybe going for more of that split push pressure.
I think so. I think he's looking to probably stay in the top lane a lot of the game. Swain does very well in team fights, but so does Renekton. But if Renekton has the top lane push advantage, then he's definitely going to be able to 1v1 and keep the pressure on.
Yeah, we have stalled out a little bit. Baron control is pretty firmly over to 9 torpedoes. They have all the tanks around it. Oh, Sadistic gonna open up onto J-Rar, gonna satchel charge away, gonna flash forward. Sadistic solo killing J-Rar, nicely done from the Twitch, and that's why you can't underestimate this comfort pick from him, and now they're turning towards Baron.
And this is not a bad idea. They have no vision of it. Wow, they had this set up and ready to go. Look how fast they're doing it.
Yeah, Silent Taco wants to dive in. They don't have vision. Going in with the bandage toss. Is he going to get the steal? Nope. Theatrics is the one that secures it. Silent Taco is going to melt. Stock Daily is picking up that kill, and Theatrics now is going to use the ult. He's going to chase down Panda. Nope. Going to turn away. But a pick and Baron full 9-inch torpedoes. They are just running away with this game.
I mean, that is the story of this game, though. Theatrics is popping off.
Theatrics got sick of losing the past 2 weeks. That he's just like, you know what, give me the Shyvana, I will solo carry this 7-1. And his team is also pulling their weight. Stock holding up in the top lane against Renekton. Bearded Barrel Lover landing some nice shockwaves, has not died this game, and Sadistic and Seaman just doing their job. Sadistic picking up that solo kill onto J-Rar. Yes, it looks kind of like the one-man show for Theatrics, but the rest of 9IT are they are all pulling their weight, and now they're sieging bot lane. They're just going down so fast. Foreskin not even gonna contest this. Crimacree is around the side, but he is sitting on a ward, so they know. Theatrics gonna go and cut him off.
Oh, you're just gonna see some recalls here.
Some resets. They are all sitting on some good chunks of gold. Each of them, except for Seaman, was sitting on about 2k gold. Don't really want to fight with that much gold in your pockets, but they have a 10k gold lead now. They can, also with Baron, they can do pretty much whatever they want.
It's very true. Wow, Theatrics has so much gold over Silent Taco. Wow,
What is that?
almost
4K,
5,000.
almost 5k. Yep.
41.
Just, oh my god. Yeah, that's 10k gold lead. Half of that for Theatrics. That's just ridiculous. 2k gold lead for Sadistic over Psycho Boy, and only 1k for stock, but this triple carry of Shyvana, Ori, and Twitch. Plenty of damage, and Sadistic opening up on Psycho Boy. Nice dodge on the Zenith Blade, but gonna get stunned up by the Solar Flare and will not go any further. Psycho Boy gets out alive, but 9IT looking at this tower. Silent Taco is here to defend it. He and Crim McCurry want to go in. Sadistic gonna go in the
Theatrics is not there.
Yeah, Theatrics is running up mid lane right now. Stock, his top side, does have the teleport up.
It's just gonna be a disengage until he gets there, it looks like.
Yeah, now they're going to continue a siege. The 1-4 going in Crim McCurry. Nope, it's going to be J-Rar. That's going to wave clear the top, but now they don't have that wave clear mid. He's going to get rooted up. He's taking a lot of damage from stock, just eating that Decrepify. Oh god, I'm going to forget that. Decrepify, that's what it's called.
I think for Team 4 skins here, they're probably gonna have to look to just stall out. I don't know if there's any other option right now until everyone's 6 items.
Yeah, I mean, they have the team fight comp, but they can't win team fights, so let's use stock. They always just... Kree actually not taking a whole lot of damage, has completed the Hex Drinker. Stock Day always forced the flash out by Psycho Boy's feathers, possibility of a root. He's going back in, he's not going into root. Stock Day is out, man. They're playing with fire a little bit. Theatrics and Bearded Bear Lover will... They want Psycho Boy really bad, but Theatrics gonna leap on the Silent Taco. Mumu is melting, that's the thing. This nice shockwave from Bearded Bear Lover destroys Psycho Boy, and they're just going in Silent Taco and just toss it in, but that is not what he wants. Double care for Bearded Bear Lover. The 6 damage is actually not that much, and there's another one for Theatrics. Bearded Bear Lover flashing in. No, Stock's gonna be the one to pick it up, but 4 kills for 9-inch torpedoes. Yeah, against the 5v5 comp, they're running away with these 5v5s. That is exactly what they want.
I mean, this is what we expected. Justin's doing so much damage on the Ziggs, but not quite being able to pull off any kills there.
Yeah, and Sadistic just whacking away at this bot lane inhib. Theatrics is doing some counter jungling and is going to go clear the top side wave. The stick does get the inhib, so 9IT are still pulling quite heavily. Now 14 goes Psycho Key sneaks up on the Psycho Boy. He's gonna open up, but gonna get bandage tossed and gonna dodge root from Psycho Boy, but not going to dodge the curse of the Sad Mummy. He gets destroyed by J-Rar. Silent Taco still chasing after Seaman. Zenith Blade is gonna land. That should be a dead Seaman. Psycho Boy picking up that kill, but Bearded Bear Lover does not take down the tower quite yet. He will get out alive, but not returning anything for those 2 picks.
If he did get the inhib buff of that, that might help him a little bit. Not sure to what extent though.
Yeah, their T4S are not going to get much off those picks. It's just the picks a little bit of gold back, but 15k gold down still.
True. Do have Baron coming up in about a minute, so we'll be seeing some play around there. With the bot lane inhib down, that could be very good.
Yeah, Silent
torpedoes.
Silent Taco does still have the possibility of a steal. Is 2 levels down. The Theatrics pretty much has been like that for the whole game. So, higher smite damage for Theatrics. We have seen him be very good with his smite. They hit the Dragon Steal earlier and correctly smited Baron while Silent Taco was threatening to steal, so.
You know what they say, you only get 1 good smite a game, so then the rest are going to be whiffed.
But what happens when both junglers use their 1 good smite?
Then a mid laner gets it.
That's when you get the shockwave steal from Bearded Bear Lover.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be an empowered Q from Sona.
Or, no, I got it. It's going to be the Zenith Blade. Or Silent Taco is going to go in for the steal and just steal it with his bandage toss instead of smite.
You know, we might see the Hextech GLP 800 come in from Swain.
His rush item, oh my god, Silent Taco taking half health from just a command attack and distance, and with those Clockwork wind up autos. He is forced off. He is going to come back in. Baron is down to, what is that? 3k gold. With Blink Handle leaping in, Theatric's going to secure it, but Blink Hand is taking up the Mega Inferno Bomb coming in. Does not do quite enough damage. Seaman is not going to go down, and that's 4 dead. Just like that, a kill for everyone but the support. JRAR is the only one left alive. 9IT might actually be looking for this win. They have the bot lane in him. They have only one more hit on the tower. Theatrics take that.
I think they might just storm it right in there and end the game. They got 2 waves of minions coming in.
Yeah,
could be it.
two Baron waves, one of them super. That's gonna be a game. Nexus turret number 1 gonna go down. Nexus turret number 2 gonna melt. That is going to be the Nexus. They want to get JRAR, but they're gonna execute stock. But it's okay. 9IT gonna pick up their first win of the season. GG.
Well played.
Very well done. Theatric's just putting the team on his back.
I do want to take a second to give some praise to Bearded Barrel Lover, though. That was also a very good performance from him, not dying a single time. He had the most damage on his team, actually. So had a great shockwave there. One of those fights over the wall. That huge shockwave. He's been making some pretty good plays in the Orion.
Yeah,
I think he had 3, maybe 4, like 3+ person shockwaves.
True, and he has higher KPA than Theatrix, actually.
Actually, he Bearded Barrel Lover has the highest damage on the team. JRAR gonna have the most in the game at 22k, but Theatrix doing all that work only has 11k damage, and I say everything's not about damage. Chris does. I say not everything's about damage, but yeah, I think just all of 9IT showing up massive. But MVP poll is in Twitch chat. Who do you guys think should be MVP? Actually, Nolan, I'm gonna start with you. Go.
I'm gonna go with Theatrix because he put in so much work in the early game and put that team on his back and carried them so that when he was away from them, towards that mid to late game, they were able to be self-sufficient and just wreck face.
All right, Chris.
See, this is gonna be tough for me. So I really do think Theatrix carried the early game so hard, but I'm not sure later on in the game. I think it was finished out by just some great team fights between Bearded Barrel Lover and then Sadistic coming in through the back. So if I'd have to give it over to who played the best the entire game, it was probably Theatrix. Though I do want to give some praise to Bearded Barrel Lover.
Yeah, after that early game, I want to give it to Theatrix too, but like I think both of you said, Bearded Barrel Lover just going off in that mid to late game, landing massive shockwaves. 5-0 and 12 in 23 minutes. That's pretty nice scoreline. So
Very true.
yeah, I guess the consensus here is Theatrix, but who knows what the Twitch chat consensus is. Go vote in the MVP poll. I believe Greg has posted it.
I just want to mention that Theatrix also took down 5 towers.
Wow, this is true. Yeah, he did have a lot of map pressure. So
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah. And also the excellent smites, the drag steal early, the Baron secures. Just making sure they don't give anything over to T4S Skin, but we will real quick go to just go to a waiting screen while we load in for oh my god, I can't words. It's not even 4 in the morning yet. But yeah, we will be right back with 9IT versus T4S. Go vote in the MVP poll and don't go anywhere, guys.